Timex and Huckberry trying to tap into a little bit of a nostalgic watch from the 1990s. This is the Timex IRONMAN Flix. It was sort of the first smartwatch. It was an activity watch, something that would compete with the likes of G-Shock. Today, they have reissued an exact replica or reissue of that original IRONMAN, and I have one to show you guys. It's a limited edition and it is currently available on the Huckberry website. So let's flip the camera and take a look at the reissue of the IRONMAN from Huckberry and Timex. So I know a lot of people are going to be excited about this watch. This is a reissue from Huckberry and Timex. It's a collaboration on the IRONMAN Flix. It's a reissue of the original Flix and basically the exact same form. In fact, they used the exact same mold to create this case that they did with the original Flix. So that gives you an idea. This is almost spot on. There's very, very minor differences between this watch and that original watch. It is awesome. A lot of people had this watch as their first watch. A lot of people owned it and then just wore it to hell and then threw it out. And what they have decided to do is reissue basically the exact same watch. The one difference, I think the only difference is that now it gets 100 laps rather than 30. I believe the original only had 30 laps and that was it. So this is a collaboration. However, Huckberry, they are pretty thoughtful and they did not actually put the word Huckberry anywhere on this watch, not even the case back. And it is also a limited edition, which is pretty cool. So I don't know what this is actually limited to. I don't believe it is numbered or anything like that, but there you go. So this is a limited edition that is not numbered and is not co-branded by Huckberry. I believe you could buy this through Huckberry only currently, and I will put a link to their website down below. So you're getting a resin case that's in silver, you're getting a rubber strap, and this case is actually really nicely sized. If you're looking for sort of a tough watch, something like a G-Shock, this is a really good alternative, and it's not huge. You also get Indiglo on here, which it is pretty famous for. So this is a 43 millimeter watch. It doesn't really wear that big either because the bezel is actually pretty small at 37.3 millimeters. It gets a lot of functionality. You have 100 meters of water resistance. It's really not that thick, 12.2 millimeters. And you have a pretty thin rubber strap on here with some striations on the back, I guess you would call it. And that's just for relief of sweat and heat. Really, really cool. The Indiglo button is right here. I'll do a lume shot or an Indiglo shot at the end of the video. So this does get Indiglo. It gets a bunch of other functionality as well. It has like 10 alarms or something like that. You can go through the functions right here in mode. So it has a chronograph, it has a timer, it has an alarm. I think there's like 5 different alarms or something like that. And then there's also memos. I think you could add up to 10 memos, and then the time, the date, the month, you have all that information, and it works really easy. It's a little bit easier than your normal average G-Shock. I'm usually never able to figure out a G-Shock for one reason or another, but this is super easy to use, and I really like the black and gray combination. It looks exactly like the original. It even says Timex Flix on the strap right there, and then it says IRONMAN on this side, and it has a little stamp right here that says Timex. I'll do a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about. So let's talk about price. $110. That's really not bad. It's a limited edition. $110 for a reissue of a really cool watch. I don't think that's bad at all. Today on my wrist, I have another collaboration from Huckberry and Timex. I really love this watch. The white dial version of this watch is amazing. But very quickly, let me show you the Flix. Really lightweight, comfortable, and very good looking. I really love the look of this watch. For 110 bucks, it's a little piece of nostalgia, and it fits really well. It fits a little bit smaller than, I would say, 43 millimeters, and it's very light, so it's extremely comfortable. And the strap is very thin as well, so it's very, very comfortable. So very quickly, let's take a look at the Indiglo. Well, there you go. It's Indiglo. It's pretty bright. It looks really good. And of course, it's that green color, classic Indiglo. I love it. It stays on for a few seconds and it will shut off, and you could hold it down and it will stay on. Very quickly, I'm introducing a new segment that I'm going to start doing for all of my watch reviews. I'm going to be asking 3 questions. So question number 1, is it ugly? In my opinion, I don't think this watch is ugly. However, I could see how some people might think it's ugly. However, I think the majority of people out there will find this to be pretty appealing. Number 2, is this cool? In my opinion, I think it is cool. There's a lot of nostalgia behind it, and obviously I like the look, so I think the look is cool. Overall, I think this is a cool watch. Question number 3, is it worth the money? And here I have to agree that it is worth the $110. It is a limited edition. It's a reissue of a watch that, again, has a lot of nostalgia behind it. So $110 doesn't seem like a lot of money for a pretty cool watch like this. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think down in the comments below. What do you think of my 3 questions? How would you have answered those 3 questions? If you have other questions that you guys think I should be asking at the end of these videos, feel free to add a comment down below and I will incorporate some of those questions into these videos. Thank you for logging on. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. I will put a link to this watch down below in the description, so definitely click that link if you are interested in this. It will be to Huckberry, where they are obviously selling this watch, a really cool collaboration with Timex. Thanks for logging on. I will catch you guys in the next video.